supporting a field of barley. About another hour now we'll have 10 acres done. One more field to do. My granddad, he was a great tractor man, so he was. I suppose since the age of 8 I've been out helping him on the farm. I'm in 6th year now, I'm doing the leaving. And I'd like to be a farmer now when I grow up. I think become a mechanic or something like that as well. I don't know, just rather farm, I think.
John Doyle is my name. We're in a place called Ballinacoola, a little spot in Ballindagan, the parish of Ballindagan in County Wexford, near Enniscorthy. We farm about 110 acres of our own and renting about 70 acres. And we have about 350 lamb and ewes, about 18 cows, suckler cows, and about 30 to 40 acres of barley, and we grow some turnips for the ewes as well, along in the winter time. We have one turbine on the farm, so we have a small income out of that as well, so it helps. And we do a little bit of contract work as well, but not as much as we used to. Daddy did a lot of that, so I'm basically more of a farmer than a machine man. Like, there's a lot of work with sheep, but when you're interested in it and you like doing it, you don't mind putting in the hours, and you just like sheep, and that's it. Some people don't like them, and I do like them, and the sheep is the most important part of this farm anyway. So I'm just going to put rattle on the rams, on the chest bone, just to, when the ram serves the ewe, you'll know he's doing his job, you know.
My name is Martina Harrington. I'm a dry stock advisor at the Teagasc office here in Enniscorthy. John joined the Better Farm programme in 2008, and the idea was to take the new technologies that had come out of the research farm in Athenry and to implement them on commercial farms. They're doing a progeny test on rams. So the basic idea of it is, normally when you'd have rams in with ewes, you could have maybe 5 rams within 150 ewes. So you don't know what is a progeny from each of the rams. So what they're doing here is they're testing the star rating that's been done with Sheep Ireland, and it's a project with Sheep Ireland. They put one ram in with 8 to 10 ewes, and they'll mate those ewes, so they know exactly that those lambs have come from that ram. And once the lamb then is born, they'll be able to test, like, say, survivability. So if it actually lambs down alive, how quick it is to suck. They'll weigh it at lambing, then they'll weigh it at weaning again, and they'll weigh it all the way along, so they'll be able to get all the growth rates, and they'll build up the information on that ram, and then that will prove the star rating that they've got from Sheep Ireland. The whole idea is to increase the profitability of the farm, so John has more money in his pocket at the end of the day.
I'm 52 now, but I've been working with Daddy from the age I was 5 or 6, I suppose, but left school at 16 and we potted away together, and about 20 years ago he handed it over to me. At the time there wasn't much difference, I signed the cheques really, that was the only difference. We walked away together until he's passing a year and a half ago, so I hope he's looking down on us. But Hannah's my better half, I suppose, and she does a lot of work on the farm too.
Met John through Mark and the Farmer. We would have been neighbours really, but we didn't know each other. My brother was friends with John, and just hit it off. Just thought we got together and had a chat, and that was it really. The rest is history. I am from a farming background. I wouldn't have liked to move on in life and not been on the farm. I would have missed it a lot, you know. The family and the farm are very intertwined, yes. Everybody works on the farm.
Well, Peter is 17, done his leaving this year. Michael is 15, into horses, not any horses in his head. Jonathan is 12, loves football and soccer and hurling. And Eve is 9, she's mad into camogie, and I don't really know why. And then Ciara's 3, so she's mad into everything. So labour is so dear, and you really have to have your own help, you know, and especially at lambing time, like, you know, it's 24 hours, you know, so you're watching them all the time. So Hannah steps in when I go for a sleep, or Peter steps in, or there's somebody there the whole time watching them, you know, so It's very important, and I think if you haven't got family, you really have nothing, have you?
The workload that John would have here in the springtime would be phenomenal. He needs all the help that he can get, so there's a lot of work with that. So it's very important that Hannah and the children are around to give him a hand.
I suppose we're happy here at what we're doing, and it's nice to have all the lads, around you helping you, and just gives you more edge to go, I suppose. Help to make a future for him if you can at all. There's only future for one really on the farm, but would help educate him and kind of look after him the best we can, really.
I would think the farm will probably continue through maybe Peter, but nobody knows. I mean, we don't say which way, but at the moment Peter is very interested in the farm, and hopefully he will go ahead to go to college, maybe agricultural college, and we won't, we'll let him do what he wants to do, let him follow his own dream. And travel if he wants to travel. If he wants to do the farming, he'll probably get the first choice. If not, it'll potter its way down through the rest of them and whatever, That's up to the next generation then to decide what happens after that,